Thank you for joining my presentation. My name is Okubora Junichi. I'm a teacher of social studies at junior high school in Nagasaki City. Today, I talk about regional disparity of English education. I understand the reality not only of junior high students' English ability, but also junior high school teachers' English ability. And some people who are interested in English education are dissatisfied with junior teachers' English ability in the prefecture. In the case of junior high students, there is a big disparity in English academic ability between students who can read newspapers in English to some extent and the students who cannot write even the alphabet. On the other hand, Japan's Ministry of Education said Japan should aim as the top nation of English ability in Asia. To be sure, compared with students in other non-English speaking nations, Japanese students won't be able to use English actually, are too few opportunities to touch English. But more English time may be paying for students and junior teachers who are not good at English. That is the dilemma in Japan. In the first place, how can junior teachers' English ability that is below elementary school students' English ability in ex-British nations like Pakistan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, and Bhutan raise only students who want to improve English to the top nation of English ability in Asia, as Japan's Ministry of Education requires. Nobody can indicate the way of getting there, but it's obviously to everyone. Only English education of school cannot raise students who are good at English. So we need to provide useful information and tools to students who want to improve their English proficiency except for English classes. Japan's ranking of TOEIC score in 2019 was 43rd out of 49 countries. I think it's important to take care of students who are not good at English, but simultaneously, it's important to develop students who are good at English, considering the situation that the lack of English-speaking personnel undermines national interests politically, economically, diplomatically, and culturally. Moreover, international disparity of English education is widening. Today, I would like to focus on the theme of how to develop students who want to improve their English proficiency, because it's concerned with national interest. I'm asked not only from domestic people, but also foreign people so many times, why did you make a decision to study English? That's why I thought it's strange. The English leader of junior high school teachers who criticizes the teachers' classes severely not only cannot speak English, but also cannot read and write English sentences beyond the level of junior high school English textbooks, and I thought, it's strange. English teachers often cannot answer students' easy English question. English teachers often teach students long English sentences in even basic English sentences, and I thought it's strange. Why is such a situation remained? Nobody notices. In the prefecture, there is an English teacher in leading position. He acknowledged to himself as an expert in the field of English. He appeared suddenly in my social studies classes every time he found fault with my social studies classes and criticized it one-sidedly and intimidatingly. He always boasts of his English classes or something English. I often went to English classes to support a female English teacher. Most students who had been taught English by him could not compose even easy interrogative sentences from affirmative sentences. For example, this is a book, you are a student. Of course, no student could compose interrogative sentences using auxiliary verb to, not only be verb, in even second grade with junior high school students. Even more surprising, contrary to his high-handed attitude, he cannot have a conversation in English at all, and he does not know even basic English vocabulary. It means even an English expert's English ability is far below a lot of excellent high school students' English ability. In other words, the English leader who has very low English academic ability leads not only students, but also English teachers and other subject teachers high-handedly. I lost my hope at junior high school English education in the prefecture because I had a child who learned at elementary school at that time. Unlike the big cities with limited option, we had to face serious situation of how to improve English education for our children. Teenagers in other non-English-speaking nations like Germany, Netherlands, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Estonia, Serbia, Croatia, and even China read newspapers in English, watch movies without subtitles and have a discussion in English, On the other hand, in a prefecture, the English leader of junior high school teachers is poor at English and is high-handed. Because English leaders' English ability is poor, a lot of junior high school teachers have conversational reading and writing difficulties beyond the level of junior high school English textbooks. Because there is no person who is good at English in close at hand, they are deprived the opportunity to improve their English proficiency. After I made sure the severe situation in English education in the prefecture in 2012 and 2013, I began to use English since October 1st in 2014 to change such a deteriorated situation. Before that, I didn't like English. I was not good at English. Thinking with common sense, it doesn't make sense to ask students to improve their English proficiency without English teachers' English proficiency. There is a phrase that often spoken by junior high school teachers in the prefecture. Persons who are good at English and persons who can teach English are different. But I don't agree with this point of view, because how can English teachers who don't know how to improve their own English develop students who are good at English or want to improve English? If the method of teaching English is good, but it doesn't mean the English academic ability of junior high school teachers is not a problem. It's not persuasive. Of course, we understand junior high school English teachers are not English professionals, but at least English teachers need to live up to the level of English proficiency as Japan's Ministry of Education requires. Of course, we don't ask junior high school teachers to have the same level of English proficiency as Chinese junior high school students, but at least the English leader of junior high school teachers should have the same level of English proficiency as Japanese excellent high school students. Unless junior high school teachers in the prefecture improve the English proficiency, they remain to be unable not only to have a discussion about the improvement of English classes with ALTs who do not speak Japanese at all, but also to gain reliance from parents with strong interest in English education, or they remain to be unable not only to read newspapers and books in English, but also to collect English sentences of students who won't take part in English speech contest. Is such a situation normal to general public, except for junior high school English teachers' criteria in the prefecture? According to recent survey, students' English proficiency is related to English teachers' English proficiency. The statistics of Japan's Ministry of Education shows there is a high school prefecture with about 90% of English teachers who can reach the English level required by the government. On the other hand, a junior high school prefecture with only 10%. I've never seen such statistics with big disparities. That is, there are some prefectures that disparate situation in English education. Just like this, it might say, English teachers' English proficiency is related to English leaders' English proficiency. English teachers' English proficiency has a great influence not only on students' English proficiency, but also their future mindset and initiative for English. Actually, in a prefecture, the pass rate of difficult university in Tokyo, where English is important in general entrance examination, is very strict. In addition, after entering university, English performance is not good as expected. A high school English teacher said to me, unless junior high teachers can give students English proficiency in some degree before they enter high school, we cannot get them to the level of university entrance examination. But actually, at junior high school, the level of students varies greatly, being different from high school. Moreover, junior high school teachers who must provide compulsory education to are very hard, of course, I understand. But simultaneously, it's true that there is no environment, no system, and no human resource to develop students who are good at English or want to improve English. If the government leaves it for each prefecture, the junior high school teachers, regional disparity of English education will be only widened. It's a serious problem, especially for parents with strong interest in English education. Personally, I think unless the government takes the lead, just like the ban on the physical punishment, it's not effective to solve this problem. These miserable facts reminded me of the gravity of the situation in the prefecture. Unfortunately, there are few persons who are good at English, being different from Tokyo and advanced prefectures of English education. In such a closed society, just like Hillbilly, especially the English leader of junior high school teachers tends to be just like king of castle. and the emperor's new clothes. Furthermore, a student who is good at English goes to the local university. She has a part-time job that she can deal with foreigners. However, she hesitates to speak English. That's why she is worried about the person around her think of her speaking English. As I said, I'm a teacher of social studies at junior high school. When I make education materials about history, from Japanese newspapers or papers in Japanese, of course no teacher criticizes me. On the other hand, when I make education materials about history from English newspapers or papers in English, I'm sought to study English in working hours, or when I do something using English, especially junior high school teachers put faces at me. It's ridiculous. It's only difference of tool between Japanese and English. English is the most useful tool to make education materials not only about history, but also geography, geology, physics, science, chemistry, current topics, and so on. That's why documents and papers in English are more informative than these in any other language. It's a matter, of course. But unfortunately, most teachers, including English teachers, are convinced English is to study in English classes and English textbooks. English is not something. It's just like literal Japanese translation of Chinese poetry in Japan over 1,000 years. Nobody believes English is to use in our daily life. English is not something special. In other non-English-speaking nations, for example, mathematics and history are taught in English, especially in Asian nations that was former British territories, because terms such as carbon dioxide, chloroplast, diabetes, myocardial infarction, capitalism, democracy, and parliament are not in their own language. So if they want to receive a higher education, they have to be educated in English, that is the language of the former sovereign nation, from scratch. A higher score of TOEIC is required in very, very heavy competitive society of South Korea. As you know, so South Korean elementary school 6th grade English textbooks at the same level at Japanese junior high 3rd grade English textbooks. On the other hand, in Japan, there is no environment, no need to use English. So we need to create the atmosphere that the students can experience English as much as possible. Even in Japan, there are some areas and schools that incorporate English into other subjects and education activities. If we think only in Japan, why do junior high teachers and the students have high level of English proficiency, even though there are so many people in Tokyo? Why do junior high school English teachers and students in geographically disadvantaged Hokuriku have high level of English proficiency? And why do junior high school English teachers and students in a prefecture have the lowest English ability in Kyushu? The more closed and backward society, the new attempt and idea appear to be heretical, just like Galileo Galilei, who advocated heliocentric theory in medieval Europe, was persecuted. In the globalized society, the closed and unreasonable way of thinking that the use of English by other people is an act of overriding has led to the decline of junior high school teachers and the students' English ability, isn't it? English is not for English teachers. English is not the aim. It's just the only tool of communication. So it's too stupid. The organization excludes or is not welcome to persons who are good at English or try to adopt English in the subjects except for English teachers. I can't help but realize there's big disparities between teenagers' English ability in other non-English speaking nations and junior high school English teachers' English ability in the prefecture, society, and school. High school English teachers' English ability and junior high school teachers' English ability. Advanced prefectures of English education and the prefecture. In other words, English ability depends on birthplace or learning place. Unfortunately, I have to say, such a situation is English education crisis. I want to change such a deteriorated situation, so this is the reason why I make use of English, and I'm here now. To promote students' English ability, firstly, it needs to improve English teachers' English ability. Of course, it's needless to say. Secondly, it needs to change teachers, and this arrogance leads to the decline of English education and English teachers' quality. And such a leader not only invites mutual distrust, but also deprives the aspiration and the creativity of other teachers. In other words, bad money drives out good money. The most important thing above all is to improve English readers' English ability. Concretely, the English academic ability of English principals and the English academic ability of English teachers of board of education. At least the minimum level of English proficiency as an English teacher before to drag other teachers down or to show off his authority. The minimum level of English proficiency required by the government for English teachers is A-Ken grade Pre-1. A-Ken grade Pre-1 is a level that high school students who are good at English can pass. A-Ken examinations are 3 times a year, and English teachers are exempt from expensive examination fee. Into addition, it's no excuse anymore that the English readers who are speaking to ordinary English teachers and students take exam have not taken exams. Those who have the ability to pass have already obtained A-Ken grade Pre-1. Prefecture and the city that cannot improve a small number of English readers' English academic ability, of course, cannot improve a great number of students' English academic ability. Japan is the only nation in the world where English teachers and the persons who are good at English are not always matched. As a concrete measure that should be done immediately, English teachers who do not have English academic ability required by the government are obliged to take short courses twice a year, for example, during summer vacation. And they need to interact with not only elementary school teachers, but also high school English teachers, university students, and business persons who are good at English. Of course, it's impossible to improve the English proficiency drastically, but it's put pressure on them until they can reach the English level required by the government. Maybe dissatisfaction with junior high school English teachers will explode, especially in prefecture where the English academic ability of junior high school English teachers is low. But such a situation will change when these short courses become established and the percentage of English teachers who can reach the English level required by the government exceed 50% more. As has not changed for 150 years, the Japan's Ministry of Education should not leave English teachers to improve English proficiency, but should put them in a system to improve the English proficiency. It must be an English education reform without sanctuary. English principals and English teachers board education should never exempt from these short courses, because if exemption is okay, it doesn't make us feel a strong will to reform English education. It's not persuasive, and it will give English reader who does not have English academic ability and is arrogant, as in the past, the opportunity to use their position and to give unreasonable guidance coercively. Before asking English improvement for the bottom, ask it for the top at the beginning, for students, for their parents, for any other junior high school teachers, for their future, and for our national interest, especially in a prefecture. It's just only first step of English education reform. This presentation will post on the internet with Japanese subtitles. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Is there any question or opinion?